So today we are going to start our class, and it is called promotion in the 4 P's. In the 4 P's we already done. We already did product, price. So the third one is promotion. Last time I told you about different pricing strategies, penetration strategy, skimming pricing, competitive pricing. So those are the different pricing strategies that any product, any manufacturer do that for to sell out the product in the market. Now in the same thing, promotion is also a needy thing. What is basically the promotion? Promotion is the part of marketing where you advertise and market your product, also known as promotional strategy. So through it, you let potential customers know what you are selling. In order to convince them to buy your product, you need to explain what it is, how to use it, and why they should buy. The trick is letting consumers feel that their needs can be satisfied by what you are selling. Simply, the promotion methods or the promotion mix are the different types of strategies where the customer, your consumer, know about your product, and they can easily take any decision about your product to satisfy the needs and wants. So, for any business, an effective promotional effort contains a clear message that is targeted to a certain audience and is done through appropriate channels. The target customers are people who will use as well as influence or decide the purchase of the product. Identifying these people is an important part of your market research. Market research we did before to start our business or the product. Then the product life cycle started. So in the market research, we identify our customers. The marketing image that you are trying to project must match the advertisement message. It should catch your target customers' attention and either convince them to buy or at least state their opinion about the product. So the promotion is basically to inform customers, tell them about modification to product, promotional offers or new releases. Persuade them highlighting your product's benefits compared with the competitors. Reassure buyers they did the right thing by buying the product in the first place. So the promotion is just simply to inform, to persuade, to reassure your buyers, your customers. So there is a promotion mix. Promotion mix means that there are different methods. See, this is promotional mix. There are different methods to inform your customers, to inform your different consumers: advertising, personal selling, merchandising, branding, direct mail, public relations, sales promotion. So by this, it is called completely promotion. So it is a mix of different types of methods which enhance and which qualify the promotion. So the promotional mix refers to the combination of ways in which a business can communicate with its customers. So by these type of methods you choose in order to convey your message to the target customers may probably involve more than one marketing channels. So it is not uh, that you only use advertising, for example, or personal selling. So you are not targeting, you are specific targeting then some people. But if you are targeting the whole in the different places where people live in, then you have to use these different channels by which your target is your target will be successful. So first of all, we talk about advertising. Advertising is a key promotional strategy and can be done through the following. For example, if we say radio, radio is the advertising medium, television is the advertising medium, print is the advertising medium, electronic way, word of mouth, generic. So these are the different advertising mediums. If you talk about radio, so it is a relatively inexpensive but also very effective. So radio advertisement is a great way to reach local customers and inform them about your business and products. And mostly people hear on the radios uh, on Sundays and some occasional days. So it is better that you advertise your product on those days. Television. So if any company want to advertise the product and they reach to customers in regional or national levels, so television is the best way. But television is most costly. Print. Print advertisement can be distributed via direct mail or printed material, which include newspapers, flyers, and trade and consumer magazines. You also send letters, contest fact sheets, brochures, and coupons to current and potential customers. So the print is also used to inform the customers. So these are the different now electronically websites through website or different types of social media you are using. So these are the different advertisement communication channels. Word of mouth, they say the best advertiser are satisfied customers, and the reverse can also be said. So you also communicate, you also advertise your product by word of mouth to say everything. You see a lot of people who stand over some places and they he or may she are giving a brochure and also tell you about the product, about the packages, about the different types of things. So That are the these are the different mediums through which you advertise your product. Then sales promotion. Sales promotion strategy is done through special offers with a plan to attract people to buy the product. Sales promotion can include coupons, free samples, incentives, contests, prizes, loyalty programs, and rebates. And you, if you might also want to educate potential and current customers by holding training and seminars or reach them via trade shows. Some of the target audience may be more receptive to a certain promotional method than another. So these are the different promotional activities by which you engage your customer. So sales promotion are attempts to boost sales using techniques such as promotional offers, competition and price cuts. Offers can include 10% extra, free and buy one get one free. So these are the different methods we use to advertise, uh, we use to promote we use to promote our product. And also we can advertise to also promote our product through internet advertisement channels like Google's AdSense, social networking sites like Facebook, because they have a very wide range audience, and putting up advertisement through them may lead to uh, know a lot of customers then. So the next one is personal selling. Personal selling is based on face to face contact with customers. This may be used by manufacturers to get distributors to take their products, or in industrial markets in the service sector. You may hear about the salesperson. Sometimes a salesperson of any company promote and sell the products as a part of business communication plans. So these salesperson play an important part in building customer relationships through tailored communication. Where the producer often deals directly with customers, financial services such as pensions, insurance, and mortgages are often sold in the way. Similarly, the sale of products such as photocopiers often takes place through a sales force. If a product is sold in low volumes, is technical and complex. So these are the different personal selling methods. So personal selling can be a bit costly, so because you will need to hire professional salespeople to do the promotion for you. So, but done right, the profit gain could outweigh the cost. So sometimes the person selling may be higher than the cost, so it is benefited to you. The next one is public relations. In the short form, we say PR. So public relation activities involves contact with the media and the various groups that the firm deal with. Public relation is usually focused on building a favorable image of your business. You can do this by doing something good for the neighborhood and the community, like holding an open house or being involved in community activities. Like, you promote your product by your PR. Your public, how much it is strong, then it is very successful way for your business, that you are promoting your PR. And nowadays, in some service business, PR is very important. If you dealing your customers with a good behavior, then then that customer will tell to other peoples, and in this way the tree of your business services, it will rise. Why? Because by giving good service, by you are taking your customer seriously, then he or may she tell to different people, and they will come to you and taking the services from you. They will increase the profit for you. So in this way, the public relation activities are so important. Sponsorship is a common form of public relations activity. A business will sponsor an individual or even to rise its profile. Sponsorship, you sponsor, like different players are playing football or cricket or different types of things. Now they get sponsorship. You put some tag on the t-shirt. Now everyone will see. So see, you will often find major sport competitors are sponsored by business. In 2002, for example, Chelsea Football Club renewed its shared sponsorship tie-up with Samsung in a deal said to be worth about $18 million a season. So see, it's a public relation because those people are going in the public and public figures. So it is easy now for everyone. Okay, this player is using this type of product. Now I will using. You know, it's a psychology factor. So after this, direct mail. Direct mail. This type of promotion involves sending mail shoots to customers with increasingly sophisticated database information. These can be carefully targeted. Direct mail, you can say about the electronically you send the different messages to your customers, but it is not too much used by the different businesses. Brand. Brand actually is the name, or you can say any tag, any part of your business, of your product, that they are well known, that everyone know about the name of that particular product. Samsung is brand, Apple is brand, uh, different well known, for example Google is brand, that everyone know about the name of that product, then it is called brand. Every single product is also a brand. We cannot say that a single product is not a brand, but popular nowadays, if it is popular, then we can say yeah, it's a branded. Sometimes we call it branded. Why branded? Because it is it is an international product. It is the product which we use within the whole world, and it's a very well known product. So in some markets, branding is very important. By building a brand, business hope to make customers more loyal. If you your product is popular, then it makes brand. And if it reaches to 1,000 to 100 people within a day to different in the different countries, then it is success of your business. So through this branding, your selling of product is high, is increasing day by day, and you are creating your goodwill. And once you created your goodwill, then it is easy for your business to manage each and everything. So this may allow them to charge more for items by making demand price inelastic. It may also make it easier to introduce new products under the same brand name, as customer may feel reassured and be more willing to try them. If customer recognize a brand, they can associate it with all its values, and then itself can provide a benefit. So you are promoting your product by using brand, like you put your different name, always different name, different tag, different physical looking. So these are the different promotional activities. However, brand has to be protected, and managers have to be careful that it does not become associated with the wrong things. For example, in 2000, Toyota had to recall millions of cars due to a brake problem, which damaged the company's reputation for quality. Sometimes it happens if you have a brand with the whole world, with in the business. Then you are be careful for each and everything. Your faults become the threat for your business. Maybe the fault came from the management side or from technical side. Then it will destroy the whole business. So it is uh, careful about each and everything, like a brand name. If it is brand, then you have to keep in mind that every time your product must be uh, accurate. Merchandising, how merchandise are the goods or things which you keep to sell. We already know about this term merchandising. If you have hold different types of things, your product for selling, it is called merchandise. This includes using the name of product or a range of other items. Bands will sell CDs, but also T-shirts, posters, mugs, toys, and so on. The brand is being extended via merchandising. Merchandising also includes the various methods used to promote in store sales, such as point of purchase displays. How merchandising is used in promotional activities, that you have different products, different merchandise products. In the same way, you are selling your main product, but with the main product you are selling some different other products, which is called secondary products. So your target is primary product, but with the secondary products you just increase your sell of your primary product. Maybe you are not earning from your secondary product, but you are earning from your primary product because it is your target. So these are the different promotion methods in which you simply inform your customer that your product is being available in the market. You inform them, you encourage them to take my product because it is uh, because it is some strength and you have used, then you complete your wants and demands. Yes, anyone have a question? Faisal.
No, thank you, teacher.
No, no, thank you.
Faisal Hamid, how are you?
How are you? I am good. How are you, Mister?
I'm good, I'm good. Wait,
Alhamdulillah. How is Ramadan? Ramadan Kareem, Mister.
wait.